It's that time. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. I'm ready. All right. It is that time, you guys. I think everything's actually working for once. I've got my Fallout shirt on, my Enclave shirt, in fact. Wait. Yes, this is my Enclave shirt. I had to think for a second. Last time we streamed, I wore my Gunners shirt, I think it was. Anyway, I can turn that off since I've got the. Yeah, that's okay. I can look like the Walking Dead today. I'm about to move you guys over here to this monitor. I really want to get into it because I want to continue what we were doing last time we streamed, which was we had to gather intel from the Brotherhood of Steel for the Raiders, and now we're going to feed them false information in order to get information on where the Raiders got the Brotherhood of Steel weaponry from. We caught up? Good, because that's what we're doing today. Let me shrink this down. I'm doing it today, man. I am on it. I got off work early today, you guys. And let me move Hoppy. Hoppy is with us today, you guys. He's not in frame because, you know, since it's Fallout 76, I wanted some Fallout 76 memorabilia right here. Hoppy, you can sit there, I guess. That'll be fine. But Hoppy wanted to come watch because he hasn't been here for the last couple of streams. And he really loves Fallout. He loves Fallout and anything Elder Scrolls or Fallout. The other games, it doesn't really matter so much. But he definitely loves. I just shot some stuff over here, so I'm looking to like, oh, that Raider.
I heard if they send you out a crater, it means you're disposable. That's true, is it? Oh, why don't you take a seat?
Hello? He has no dialogue for me. All right. There's the other one I killed over there. Okay. Let's get back up on the road for a moment. And I thought there was like a spawn point over here, but I guess not. Okay. So, let's flitty flit fly all the way back to Crater real quick. Let's go to not the Crater Core, at the exterior, because we're not going to the Crater Core. We're going to the Crater War Room, if that makes sense, where we met. What's up, Matt? It's good to see you. We met Sheena, Pierce, and I don't remember the guy's name, but there was this weird guy that I swear is a synth. Or there's something wrong with him. He's really weird. I had a nap. We could have napped together. You could have been the big spoon. I could have been the little spoon. Or vice versa. Joseph wouldn't have minded. Honestly, he would not have cared. Not even the slightest. Alright, so let's go to the war room. While the game's still trying to load, of course. I'm trying to remember the quickest way to get to the war room. I think I can just... Oh, wait, you know what? I think it's... Wait. Can I? Yes, I can. Haha! I hope you guys are all having a great day. I got off work super early today. I'm not joking. Like, I got off at 8:30 this morning. I only worked like... Oh! Well, no, I'll tell you about that later. I only worked a handful of hours, like 4.5 hours. Came home. Joseph had made homemade chili. Oh my god, it was so good. And we had a big bowl of chili, and then we laid down. And I didn't wake up with heartburn. So I call that a win. A win, in fact. All right, let's talk to Sheena. Where is Pierce? He's nowhere to be found. See, this is the guy that was weird that I could... What's his name? Burke. His name is Burke. It's always some fucking weirdo named Burke. All right, let's talk to Sheena.
Got the holotape?
Oh, let me turn this up. Here it is, loaded with Brotherhood intel.
Good, thanks. The weapons don't have one source. Some of them we looted off a group of unfortunate settlers. We've also traded them among ourselves. Some old friends visited Crater a while back wielding that firepower, claiming they earned it in a fight. They were bragging about it till the day they left. Said they sent some big armored folks running. I can't confirm that the losers were Brotherhood.
Hmm.
That was your logo on the side of those weapons, wasn't it? Doesn't matter to me. No, I told you what I know. With any luck, we won't talk again.
Okay. You mean the Settlers of Foundation had them too?
Yep. They may or may not have more, but they've definitely come in contact with them.
The other raiders you got the weapons from, where did they come from?
West. They said they passed through Ohio before coming here.
Okay.
I don't know how much further out they went.
Does that mean that the next Fallout game is going to be in Ohio? Just wondering. Did your raider friends mention anything else about the fight?
They wouldn't shut up about it, so I learned to tune it out pretty quick. But I do remember them passing around a helmet with a bullet hole through its visor.
Uh-oh.
A trophy from the Fallen.
That's all I wanted to
Change your
know.
mind. This was a one-time offer, and it's one that neither of us will speak of again.
Alright, so we interacted with Sheena. Let's see if Burke has any new dialogue.
Hi.
That's the same dialogue he had last time. Okay, well, we're done here. We're done. We're done. Alright, so now I have to go talk to Night Shin. Now, is he going to be back at Fort Atlas, or is he going to be at the makeshift vault? That's my question. Once I pull up my map, we'll see. I'm feeling very... I don't know how I'm feeling, actually. We've had some really bad weather here the last couple of days, so I was just so sure that the stream was not going to happen today. Because you guys have seen time and time again, anytime we have bad weather, even if there's a single cloud in the sky, my stream can't happen. Hold on, let's see. I guess he's back here. I guess he's back here. We'll go inside. Screw the whole loading the whole outside world and then having to go and load another loading screen. We're gonna cut one of the loading screens off. And honestly, I wish a lot of the locations did that, you guys. I wish a lot of them did that where you could load the interior locations. That would be handy doodle dandy. Alright, yeah, he's in here. Also, let me see something real quick. I want to see what my... I'm at 850 of 999. Oh my goodness. Oh my Nelly. Oh my days. Alright, let's put the gun away. And that way I don't accidentally shoot someone.
I see you returned from Crater. Standing by for your report.
The raiders got the weapons from 2 sources, possibly more.
That's not what I was hoping to hear. All right. Tell me about the sources.
A group of raiders traveling from the west said they earned it in a battle.
I see. And are those raiders still at Crater?
Sounded like they were just visiting.
It can't be helped then. We need to focus on Appalachia for the moment.
Did you come into contact with those raiders?
Without more information, it's impossible to say. We fought plenty of raider groups across the entire expedition route.
We're really just going to let them go?
I'd like to pursue them as much as you would, Initiate. But those were not our orders from Elder Maxson. We have duties in Appalachia. Ones that we've delayed for long enough as it is.
See, I think this is probably the first time we've even heard mention of Elder Maxson in this playthrough.
And the other one.
Some came from the Settlers of Foundation.
Foundation 2. This is bad. Worse than I thought. At this rate, all of Appalachia will be toting these rocket launchers. All because of... Forgive me, Initiate. I lost my composure. We need to follow up with Foundation as soon as possible.
Is Foundation really a concern?
Peaceful or not, civilians should not have access to that kind of technology. It's too easy for things to go wrong. Take the Great War as an example. That catastrophe is the inspiration for our mission today.
What were you saying? What caused all this?
You don't have clearance for that information, Initiate. Proceed with your report.
Fine. That's all I have to report.
So that's everything. That was a thorough report. The Brotherhood appreciates your diligence looking into this matter.
Thorough?
Our next step is to deal with Foundation. Paladin Romani already had plans to establish contact. So, you'll want to hear about this. No need to expound everything. I'll follow up later with a more detailed report.
I think I'll tell her everything. How did the Brotherhood lose possession of those weapons in the first place?
That's classified information, Initiate.
Hmm.
Not every operation runs perfectly. All you need to know is that we're fixing it.
You know what? That is true. Sometimes when you're out in the world in Fallout 76, you'll come across a crashed vertibird and a couple of Brotherhood initiates, and they'll have like a case or two of weapons or ammunition or ammo or, you know, like something laying around. I'll just run up and loot it, and they don't even stop me. The Raiders mentioned a knight's helmet. Did someone important die?
A knight's helmet? It must be. 2 other knights embarked with us from the west coast. Knight Thornberry returned partway through
The Wild Thornberries.
Knight Connors gave his life in honorable service to the Brotherhood. Show the proper respect when asking about him. To think they held onto his helmet like a trophy. It's unforgivable.
It's war. That's all. I'll report to Paladin Romani.
Ad Victoriam.
I was about to say, where's my reward? That's not like a lot of great loot, but I'll take it.
I'm glad we guard our technicals.
Throwing nukes left and right.
Ah, Initiate. I haven't had the chance to discuss your last assignment with Knight Shin yet. Was there something you needed to report to me directly?
We discovered that the settlers of Foundation may be in possession of those weapons as well.
Really? Foundation? That's troubling. How well do you know the people of Foundation?
I'm familiar with them.
That's good. Then I'm sure you're aware that they've managed to carve out a solid living for themselves in Appalachia.
I hate how she pronounces that.
Their community, looking for ways to work together. We are in need of food and water. They have plenty to spare. However, they may have those weapons. Accelerates matters. It's critical that we follow up with them right away.
Hold on one second. I gotta close these blinds because I'm starting to glow. And I'm not pregnant, so I don't need to be glowing that much. Alright, I understand. Please go on.
Your mission is as follows. Meet with Gloria Chance, the supervisor of Foundation Supply Room. Determine whether or not they've seen or acquired such weapons for themselves. And lastly, establish a trade deal with Foundation. Something that will provide us longevity in Appalachia. And allow me to stress, both returning with the weapons and securing a trade deal are equally important objectives, Initiate.
Nothing to fear. I'm a real people person. Which is funny because you guys know I hate people.
If you say so. Remember, you represent the Brotherhood to these people. Do us proud.
I don't know where she had that cup of coffee the whole time she was talking. If she had it behind her, I bet her back's on fire. Alright.
I swear Knight Shin has it out for me. Ad Victoriam.
Do I really want to talk to Shin? Damn, though. Look at that butt. Shin's got a nice booty on him. Look at that. Jeez. I'm sorry. I could not stop myself. Alright, let's see. I got a lot of crap in my bags I need to get rid of real quick. Ooh. we learned something.
Someone returned to the place again. Do we need to call a seminar on this?
Lord Jesus.
Everything makes sense now. This is my place. Mission.
Each day.
Ooh, we learned something else. I guess we'll get rid of this Ripper too. That got rid of like a lot of our or wait.
The elders have so much to teach us.
I can sell these. I'm gonna sell those because that's worth 65 a piece. They are really drinking their Kool-Aid here. They just walk around spouting all that crazy talk.
Look what else it brought.
Wait, is there... It would be cool if there was a vendor
We
here.
Protect the people. They'll learn that.
I'll take that helmet. Alright, let's go back to Appalachia. Not Appalachia. That woman, I want to be like, learn your shit, but at the same time, she's kind of like, she's obviously not from around here, so I can't say anything. Well, cello. All right, so we have to go to Foundation. I'm trying to remember the quickest way to Foundation, actually. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Making sure nothing's coming, because you know when you hit tracks, usually something wants to spawn in. All right, let's go. Let's go to. They're south. They're down here. Exterior. That's right. I'm kind of munchy. I had a handful of chips earlier when I woke up. I don't know what I want, but I'm munchy. I'm trying to think. Do I want to go? Yeah, I think I'm going to grab me a little thing. Hold on one second. Alright, I raided my little snack closet, which by the way is getting kind of bare, so I'm gonna have to get some more snackies. But we've got some Captain's wafers. We'll eat that. That'll be a healthy, well, I was about to say a healthy snack. That'll be a small snack that we can work on while we play our game.
Lovely weather, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired.
Maybe some extra patrols.
Alright, the supply room. Wait, is it below me? Whoa. Okay, here we go. We got stairs. We've got stairs. Here we go. Oh, it's another interior cell. Okay, well, we'll take it. trying really hard not to smack while I eat these crackers. This is their supply room? Huh.
You must be here about that shipment of Blandco mac and cheese. Great. I was starting to get worried.
Oh,
How professional of you. You say you're with Paladin Romani? That's fantastic. I didn't think she'd get back to us so quickly. How can I help you, sire, your majesty, your steeliness?
I'm gonna take the top one. Initiate will do thanks. But first, can we talk about the man behind her? Disregarding the hat, he's fine as hell.
Right. About that. Originally, we were hoping to purchase some weapons in exchange for food and supplies, but we may need to work something else out. After all, our last purchase is more than enough firepower for the time being.
Huh.
Yep, that's right. Hun, can you tell our friend here about those thingies we picked up recently?
Oh, sure thing. We got weapons all right, Initiate. You Brotherhood guys make some high-quality gear. And tell me if this sounds familiar. Tubes of explosive depth with your logo on the side?
Tad, you can come home with me.
Oh, sure. Or, no, actually. Some guys from the town watch took them out for testing a little earlier.
Oh, hell.
I'm sure you can catch up with them. They normally practice at a small site they set up near the East Mountain Lookout, a bit north of here.
Oh, that's right. Mike and them took the weapons out for a test drive. If you head over, I'm sure they'd let you take a look. I hope you understand those weapons are our property, though. We spent quite a bit acquiring them. But hurry back. I'm sure we can still find a way to work together, even if we don't need more weapons.
Huh. Okay, I'll head to the East Mountain
And
Lookout.
send the fellas home, would you? They've been playing with those things long enough.
I have a feeling this is not going to end well for me. Hmm. Oh, excuse me. Those crackers were good, but man, they want to stick to everything. Oh, something bad obviously happened here. There's an exploded body. Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, great. Dead body. One of several dead bodies scattered around the area. They appear to be from Foundation. Ah! Get away from me. Explosive impact. Ugh! A large impact from an explosive weapon. This would have been fatal to anyone standing nearby. Shut up, you ugly, ugly thing. Well, we got a body, but I can't... Wait, I hear more. Ah! Alright. Mike's bag. Okay. A bag with the name Mike on it. You don't find anything useful, but you're also not sure what to look for in the first place. Terminal. secret. Keep out. Wrong password. Get out of here. From Mike. Hey, if you're from Foundation, that means I probably gave you the password to access the secret information on here. If not, oops, sorry friend. But if you are from Foundation, check out the info this scavenger left. His spelling may leave a lot to be desired, but it seems like he found a perfect hiding place for something valuable. Uh-oh, looks like the guys are getting annoyed that I'm taking so long. Gotta go. Try that again. Well, shit. Okay, so we gotta find out what the password is. Oh, crap. Alright, let's look in here. And I don't see anything. I guess we gotta go up there. Oh, wait. Here we go. Weapon demonstration. Play.
Alright, everyone gather around. Ward wanted us to record some instructions on how to use these things. Where's Mike? Hey, Mike, stop messing around with that terminal and grab one of those rocket launchers.
Uh-oh. Sorry. I wanted to lock the terminal first. Let me put this in my bag really quick.
Give it up, Mike. That could be decades old. Just grab one of them and come here. Wait, Mike, I told you not to pick it up like that.
Oh, God. What have I done?
Oh, so Mike accidentally killed Ward. Password holotape. Aha. Here we go. Now let's see what's going on. Here we go. Carewood Mine. Found the perfect place to hide your share from that last score. There's a place near here. Carewood Mine. It'll take some doing, but I got an idea that will keep this stuff hidden away for a lifetime. Meet me there, but I'll leave instructions in case you miss me. Now I've got hiccups. Suckers. Good news, we hit that caravan. They never saw it coming. Huge haul, just like you said. Check back here tomorrow and get your share. Got your last message loud and clear. Making plans right now. I'll report back if we get something. The writing in there is ridiculous. Yeah, the writing in here is ridiculous, but it reminds me, that's, believe it or not, okay, I don't mean it mean, it's just, it is what it is. That's how my older brother writes. I want to be like, oh, it's because he's dyslexic. No, it's because he's an idiot. He never once applied himself at school. Now, I understand because of his dyslexia, this was back in the late 70s, early 80s that he was in school. You know, they didn't know as much about it, and so they just thought he was being lazy and wasn't trying. So you came across a lot of teachers that just gave up on him as a student. I get that. But he never wanted to apply himself. And so, believe it or not, that's how he writes. He writes like you would expect a third grader to write. Tarberry, scissors. I'm getting all kinds of loot here, you guys. Silver locket on there. Gerald's note. I've already read that once. I think I have a copy of it. Might have multiple copies of it, actually. I like these little planters. These are cute. Gerald really had a pretty decent setup here. Man, please. He had a good setup. He got stuff everywhere. Alright, we're just going to hop over the side here. Well, I say that. Let's see if we can. Here we go. Yes, queen. Alright, so now we have to investigate Kerwood Mine, which is this way? Oh, we're not far. We're not far at all. We're not far from Kerwood Mine. We'll take the scenic route, in fact. And while we're at it, we might run across the sheep squatch. You don't know. Now watch, I've just talked about fucking sheep squatch. Also, before we get started, I want to check and see what today's challenges are. We haven't done any challenges. Alright, scrap junk to produce screws. I've already done it 3 times. Twice more. Alright, we'll get that one. We'll probably get that one. I can find some. This one here, I know where I can go get a bunch of corn, razor grain, and potatoes. And then we're still working on the weekly. So yeah, we're good. We're good. Uh-oh, here's one of the crates right here. Yep. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Where are you? Where are you, dude? Oh, hello, my dude. Something told me something was about to happen. I just had a feeling because it made like a weird sound. Alright, we got an alloyed leaded metal chest piece. That's actually a really good piece. Ballistic fiber scraps, torn Mothman wing. What is that for? Acid and ballistic fiber. Hello. Oh, alright. So we killed a vengeful Mothman. So it'll probably be a while before we see another one. I say that. Watch me be completely wrong. So Kerwood Mine, here's another one of those chests. Kerwood Mine is right on the edge of the mire. Also, this is a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a teensy. I turned it up because I was afraid it was too quiet, and I guess I overshot my trajectory. Lord, this is a lot of running. What am I seeing over here? Oh, nothing. It's just the way the ground looks. Yeah, we're literally right on the bleeding edge of the mire. And then we've got this little campsite right here. Binoculars, a bucket, a shovel, some more antlers. If I could pick them up. Uh-oh. And a cooler. Have I been here before? I don't know if I've been here before, actually. Wait, what is that? Jesus! They always... I don't understand why Bethesda always wants to put these giant-ass whale skeletons everywhere. We've got more miners. Come on, Mr. Ant. Let's get sickening! Bye. Alright. Ooh! I wasn't ready for that. Alright. They like their coffee. I mean, they're miners. Miners live on adrenaline and caffeine, really. Alright, let's look around real quick and make sure there's nothing else here to surprise us. feel like I'm gonna regret this, but the door's locked. Oh, I hear him. I hear whatever it is crawling around in there. How many damn glow? Bitch. Thank you. Oh, hello. Alright, one more build. Oh! Jesus! Those ants killed everything, it looks like. Luckily, we went ahead and cleaned out our bags. Sorry, I have an itch. Luckily, we cleaned out our bags. So, we should be good on our space. This place is creepy, though. I mean, the ambience is insane. It is absolute insanity. All right. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's entrance. Ouch. Ow. Alright, we're gonna get into this. You better get into it. Abandoned mine. Keep out. You think? Oh. Kind of hoping I'd find like lead or coal or gold or dead mole rats. Alright, so we've established that there will be mole rats and mole minders. That was weird. Alright, whose body is this? Just a regular miner. Okay. Alright, is there a core here? Oh, there is! You know what? We're gonna leave it alone. I don't need it. I don't even use power armor. So he's in here. Uh-oh, wait. Brotherhood of Steel report, Carewood. Let's listen to this.
Scouting report. Brotherhood Squire Schultz.
Squire.
Brine is almost completely flooded. Going down into that brine without power armor or a stronger set of lungs seems suicidal. It's too bad. My recon instincts are telling me there could be something good down there. Maybe a way into that locked room.
Okay. Well, there's that. There's a locked room, apparently. Okay, that door is barred. Hello.
Hold it right there. Don't come any closer.
Calm down. I'm with the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm just investigating these weapons.
Investigating? What? You've been to the lookout tower. You have to understand. It was an accident.
I know that.
Mike Tiller. Go to Foundation. Tell him you found me dead. Because
never leaving. I'm not going back. You can't make me. You'll never believe me. They'll think I'm a murderer.
Just relax. I understand what happened. We can talk through this.
There's nothing to say. Just go and leave me. This door is watertight. Way behind me is flooded. You can't get in. Just give up. Go tell Gloria I'm dead.
I don't think so. I think I could shoot you.
Just go and leave me.
Alright, so what is this? This is just... Oh. Oh, my dear. Oh, my Jesus. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my days. Okay. So, we're going to do this the easy way. I say easy way. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to do this the slow way. This is actually a really good space. I wonder if it ever becomes like... Oh, shit. I wonder if it ever becomes like a space for you to build in. Or a place that, like, after you clear it out, it pops up with like a settlement. That'd be kind of cool. I like when you have stuff like that happen, like a dynamic world that changes as you do certain objectives. The world will change. That's really fun. I hear him, but I don't see him. This feels like it should be, coal. Uh-oh, we got a body here. That's a woman, I'm assuming? Looks like she was just starting to ghoulify and then she died. I hear a mole miner. Oh, I see him too. Alright. Alright. Diving suit. Listen up, I got a fancy diving suit in this here box. Use it to dive in the water and find those valuables. I put them in red bags, so look sharp. Alright. Alright, we've collected the hazmat dive suit. We're gonna need the light, that's for sure. There's one over there, obviously. Alright, let's put on the fancy diving suit. How about that? Cave diving suit. Grants water breathing and immunity from water, radiation, and diseases. You know what? Let's see what this looks like. First of all, let's put the gun away. Seriously? Are you kidding me? Look at this thing! I look like some shit from, oh, what's that what's that movie? Pirates of the Caribbean. Alright, we're looking for, red bags. First of all. Don't see any red bags. Unless I'm supposed to just follow the... I feel like I'm about to come up on something I don't want to. Like some kind of aquatic death claw or some shit. Oh! I knew it! I knew he had some shit. I knew it, guys. I knew it. Alright, so the next one is... I think I'm gonna have to just, yeah, keep the cave diving suit on, because it looks like I'm just gonna be in the water. Oh, hello. My gear has protected me from waterborne diseases. Okay, well that's good to know. Alright, let's go back the way we came right here. I really wish there was more visibility in this water. Oh wait, there's one. We found one. They're in bowling bags? Oh, I'm apparently thirsty still. And hungry. Well, we found one. You know what? I just realized. I'm following the path to reach the weapons. I haven't found all the sunken valuables. I just realized that. Okay. So we're gonna look for those first. Oh wait, there's no going up there. Oh, hello. We found some coal. I would shit if, like, all of a sudden I started getting attacked underwater by something. Like, underwater mole rats or something. That would suck so bad. Wait. It's not a red bag, but I'll take that green box of ammo, thank you. Oh, there's one. We got another one. That's two. We're getting some coal and silver. I'll take that. Thank God for this suit. There's no way I'd be able to do this. Actually, you know, I kind of play in like private server version of God mode. So I would be able to do this, but I'd probably catch a waterborne disease and have to use a disease cure. Wait. Is that it? That's it. Alright, that's all the valuables. I'm just looking around now. Everything's sunken in here. Hello. Just looking around right now. Oh, it's full circle. Okay, okay, so we know where to go now. Okay, well, we got all the valuables. Now we just have to reach the weapons and kill mole miners in the process. We're good. I'm just kind of looking around now to see if there's anything I missed. Lord Jesus, there's brain fungus and glowing fungus everywhere. It seems to thrive really on like... Oh wow, there was a lot of cave-ins. Alright, let's turn this light off so they can't see us coming. All they know is all of a sudden they're all dying. Alright, let's do this. Who else? Oh, shit! That's it. That's all of them. Got it. Oh man, I need to find a workbench. I just heard someone breathing. Ugh. Look, I work hard for these bobby pins. I don't need to be breaking them. There we go. Maybe that was my character's breathing that I heard. Yeah, I don't see anything else that I need to be grabbing, really. So is this guy accidentally getting protected by mole miners? Is that what was going on? Blasting caps. They got all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, can I get to that? I can. There's the key. Stop taking the key. Stop taking the damn key and leaving it in random places. I'm the foreman now. It's my key and it belongs in my office. If you don't start listening to me, you're out of here. I don't care who your uncle is. So apparently, someone's uncle got them the job. And Roy don't care. Roy said, "This is my mine, my rules." Wait. I literally just picked up the key. Didn't I? Oh, wait. That's not the right key. So we have to go find the back tunnel key. Back tunnel? If anyone is a fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, you will get that. Also, I have a feeling. I have a feeling, because it's, like, close. Oh, wait, it's in the water? I don't like that. But you know what? We'll find it. We'll find it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be good. This is character building. Find the back tunnel key. It's in this old file cabinet. Alright, and there's also... Oh, you know what? This is that spot right at the beginning. I bet you this will take me... Well, it would if I could get up there, but I can't get up there, so... Alright. Yeah, I've been here before. Just making sure. You good? Daddy Joseph has returned. He's had his shower. He no longer smells like fish. I always mess with him. I'm always like, ooh, someone smells like fish. And he's like, I don't smell like fish. I got a little turned around, guys. I kind of don't know where I'm going. I think this is the right way. Yeah. Yeah. We made it. I feel bad killing all these damn mole miners. This is their turf. Do what?
They're proud to be a mole miner's daughter.
A mole miner's daughter. That's actually clever as hell. I like that. Oh gosh, this place is nasty. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like nasty. Also, you guys should be really proud of me of how well I'm keeping it under control. You guys know I don't like water. And the fact that I haven't freaked out once, I'm proud of that. Just looking around to see if there's anything, yep, worth snatching. The railroad tracks that I'm hitting that's in this water are like really making it hard to move around. I'm finding a little bit of stuff, not a lot. I don't like this. Oh, hello, Mr. Man. Bitch. No, I'm just playing. Oh, we are now overburdened, you guys. Which does suck, actually, just so you know. Because I was so convinced that I was going to find a workbench so I could, you know, I was about to say disenchant. I could deconstruct some of the stuff in my bags and make some more room. And I thought I saw... I did. There it is. Coal. I thought it was black titanium for a minute there. I was about to be excited. So I'm kind of starting to think that brain fungus will grow anywhere, but it especially grows really good on remains. Because it seems like whenever you find them near remains, they're really just like blown up. Uh-oh. Okay, so, not to sound like I'm looking a gift horse in the mouth, but I was literally saying I expected more resistance. Like some kind of boss battle or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I expected something. Is he really? Is he really, you guys? He's literally not even, like, nothing was attacking him. But he was not even protected, because there he is right there. Anything could have got to him. He had full run of this mine. He had full run of this mine. Alright, this is the guy's office. The first key we found. Alright, let's unlock his terminal. Okay, authority. It's not that. Servitors, residents believing surrender, treatment, blasphemy. Establish? It's not established. Let's try, it's not blasphemy. Servitors? Nope, we got locked out. All that means is that we're gonna have to pick the lock on this safe, which is fine. We have 75 bobby pins, which we don't need apparently. Alright, let's try this again. Direction. Wonderful. Converted, dedicated, conducted, ignorance. Direction? No. Documents? Okay. That's somewhat. Converted. Okay. Conducted. We got it. Foreman's log. Here we go. Started this job at a bad time. This mine has seen better days. She's barely holding together and coal demand keeps going up for the war effort. Our guys are working around the clock and they're looking rough. Hell, me too. I guess we should feel lucky that we haven't been replaced by those damn robots yet. Heard rumors that AMS wants to detonate a chain of nuclear blasts in the local mine system to speed up production. What a horrible idea. But nobody gives a damn what I have to say. I need a drink. Another horrible crisis narrowly averted, no thanks to our local idiot fire boss. I tried to get him canned again today, but the powers that be informed me that Roy Carewood is untouchable. I'll give you 2 guesses why. The kid thinks he runs shit around here. This month he started blatantly taking cash from the safe. I had to lock it up so tight the silver shroud wouldn't be able to get in. I'm thankful to have a job in this economy, but let's face it, I'm not getting any younger. Some days I can't shake the feeling that I'll live out the last of my days in this place. And that would terrify me if I didn't think of the alternative. Damn it. I hit the fan over here and have better things to do. It hit the fan over here and I have better things to do. But they say they want a log entry for insurance purposes. What a crock of shit. As predicted, AMS really screwed us with that chained detonation last week. The whole mine shook. About half the tunnels collapsed along with the main lift shaft. 17 men died immediately, maybe more. Haven't recovered all the bodies yet. It knocked out the dewatering system and breached into a nearby mine, completely flooding the lower network. The water's irradiated from the detonation, so swimming through it for a rescue operation is off the table. 32 men are trapped down there. The structure engineer has no clue what to do. We broke a hole through the locker room into an old shaft, but that's flooded too. Don't know what to do next, but we better come up with something fast. There's my log. I hope they know where they can stick it. November 6, 2077. The world is over. The trapped miners are dead. Hell, everybody's dead. It's cold outside. The bombs hit last month and I have nowhere to go. I have 7 boxes of food, a gun with 2 bullets, and a bottle of whiskey. In the end, I'll use all of them. Probably not in that order, though. I don't even know why I'm writing this. Bored, I guess. The generators are holding for now, but I hear all kinds of noises from the flooded part of the mine. I know it's impossible, but it sounds like screams. Horrified screams that haunt my nightmares. If anybody ever reads this, I hope the world isn't as fucked as it seems. If it is, I feel sorry for you. This guy went through it, you guys. He went through it. Imagine being in charge of everyone's safety and you have to watch everything turn to shit, knowing what's going to happen and being powerless to stop it. That's got to suck. At least he had enough food. Alright, let's talk to this little douche canoe.
You made it! How did you even... Please, don't hurt me.
I'm not going to hurt you, Mike. I'm just here to talk.
Okay, I can explain. We were just testing these out. Tad picked them up a while back. They seem really powerful. They were always telling me, be careful, Mike. Don't pick it up that way, Mike. But my finger slipped and I killed them. All. Instantly. But it was an accident. I swear. I never... Oh, God.
I want to feel bad for him, actually. Gloria and Tad will understand. These weapons are incredibly dangerous. This isn't your fault.
I mean, sure, but that doesn't change what I did. How can I face them after No, you're right. They should hear it from me. I'll go back. On one condition. Let me bring the weapons back myself. Gloria and Tad will know what to do. I'm sorry. They're the only ones I trust to take care of these. I have to make sure I get back to them.
I'll try to get the weapons back from them in Foundation, excuse me.
Thank you. I think this is my only option. I'll pack up and meet you at Foundation.
Alrighty then. This must have been the foreman. I think he killed himself right here. Sorry, unalived himself is what I meant to say. Requires key. Oh, if I had killed this guy right here, I would have the key and then I could get the stuff. Okay. Damaged hazmat suit. There we go. We made it. I was really hoping that there would be a workbench. But you know what? As soon as we get out... Wait, I wonder if I can drop my... Nope, I can't drop my survival tent in here. It was worth a look. Just trying to see if there's any more coal or silver or anything. But I guess not. Okay. So as soon as we get outside, of course, we're going to drop the survival tent and scrap everything. You good over there? Just scroll up. Did you dye your hair? You did, didn't you? I thought so. He dyed his hair.
Stop telling people that. I did not dye my hair.
He dyed his hair, people.
Stop. I did not do
I don't want you guys thinking that he doesn't dye his hair. His hair is not naturally so dark brown it's almost black. You left it on a little bit longer, didn't you? You still have it. You have to cut it still, don't you?
No.
Oh.
Sides already. A few days ago.
All right, we did our little challenge. Which means we've got our next little thingy on the... Oh, we're at 8:53. We're good. We can actually move around now. Let's see what we got on the scoreboard. What is that? Nuka-Cola 6-pack and a 5% score boost. All right. Can't grab either one of them. Those are live character boosts. Okay, fine. Be that way. All right. Let's go back to Foundaciones. We're getting through it, you guys. We're learning the story. I've never done this on any other character before, so this is all new for me right now. Like, I have not done any of these quests, because I got on my live character today, my live service character, the one on the regular public servers, and they're level 79, whereas this one is level 119. There's literally a 30 level difference. I don't even play my live character anymore, which sucks because I've worked to get to level 79. Those levels on a live server, you take damage from everything. You run out of ammo. A fall can hurt you. Radiation can kill you. Like, on my private server here, none of that bothers me. I can't walk through walls. I can't dodge bullets. I can't make as many caps as I want because the level cap on caps is 40,000, and we're not there yet. So.
I need a knife or a refill.
All right, let's find the stairwell down. That's not it. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Haha. Hee hee. Ooh. Why is this just sitting here? Also, I will say this. I never knew this was under here until today. Like, not even a little bit. Oh, and this literally just... Oh, just drops off. I wonder if I can shoot it. Nope. What's down there? We'll check that out in a minute. In the meantime, let's go talk to Gloria and Tad, or as I like to call him, Daddy Tad. That is a good-looking man.
I'm sorry I didn't come back right away. I was scared. But that Brotherhood member...
Look at this little Al Borland look-alike.
Yeah, speak of the devil.
Mike was just telling us about what happened out there. I can't believe it. All those boys, just... It's a lot to take in.
Give me the
I'm
weapons.
still trying to wrap my head around it.
Those weapons are too dangerous. I hope you see that.
Dangerous or not, doesn't make a lick of difference. These weapons are ours.
Tad, enough. We still need to find a way to work with these people.
Thank you.
I think we should try and wrap up business between us now. We're going to need to tell those families about what happened. I know it's hard to think about at a time like this, but settling on a deal and having you on your way is probably for the best. Now then, I understand you'll want to take these weapons back with you, but that won't work for us. They cost us too many caps to just let go. Unfortunately, regardless of where they came from before, they're our property now, and they'll need to stay with us.
It's clear that these weapons are too dangerous. Another accident is inevitable. Oh, we keep the weapons. You provide food. The Brotherhood will not stand for anything less. Yeah, we'll do this one.
Well, that's true, but maybe you're right.
Not maybe. You are right. You need to get these things out of here before anyone else is killed. Only problem is, Those weapons put us in the hole, financially speaking. We need to sell off our supplies to recover, and that leaves nothing left to share with the Brotherhood.
What if I were to pay you for what the weapons were worth?
Well, sure, if you covered the loss, we'd be in a much better position to help out the Brotherhood. But those weapons, they weren't cheap.
Okay, so I'm about to lose 2,500 caps. Because you know me, you guys know me. I have to be the hero. I have to be the good boy, the good clean boy. So 2,500 caps. Oh my god, this is going to hurt so bad. I really hope I get a good chunk of XP with Foundation. Or not XP, but rep with Foundation for this.
Wow, that's incredibly generous of you. This should be enough to pay for food and water deliveries for a long time. I'll have them start right away. Please let Paladin Romani know, and thank you for resolving this for us. I think Foundation and the Brotherhood have a bright future together.
God, I hope
Thanks
so.
again, Initiate. Looking forward to doing business with y'all.
Okay, so I need to start working on recouping my caps. Well, to be fair, I'm 36,000 caps in to a 40,000 cap cap. Got that thing you wanted. Wait, what? What is this? Took a bit of T, meaning Tad. It took a bit of haggling, but I managed to procure a limited print tricentennial Protectron figure. Figure. It's even still has the little flag and everything. It's not in box, of course, but I'd say it's near mint. Next time I'm by, let's talk prices. And that request for one of our backpacks, I don't know about that, my friend. We don't just give them out to anyone, but I understand. They're kind of a collector's item, eh? Maybe I might be able to get you one, if you're finally willing to part with that Grognarok battle damage axe replica. Who's A? Just see if there's anything else in here I can grab real quick. I don't see anything else. Okay, so I think we managed to get the best ending to this scenario. So when we go turn it into Paladin Romani, I may get a little bit of rep with them. And I hope I got some good rep with Foundation, considering I just gave them 2,500 caps. And protection from the Brotherhood. Think about that. They should be fine with this. Well, is it going to load or is it going to just load screen? Oh, FYI, we're going to keep doing Fallout 76 for a little bit because, of course, the story. But also, you guys, we will... These things just respawned here. Hello. And it doesn't look like there's anything down here. There's a little camping area right there. We might jump down there and investigate a little bit. This is all collapsed. So I guess some parts of Foundation haven't been completely built up. Just looking. Oh wait, there's a person over there. Okay. Alright, so let's go look over here at this campsite over here. There's a little house right here. It's got a busted radio. Huh. Ooh. Lots of little goodies. Okay, let's check. Oh, hello. We found some ore. Aluminum, in fact. Aluminum is never easy to come by. Alright, let's go check out the little campsite over here and see what's going. Wait, there's a... Hold on, let's hop over the fence. What you doing? Oh, you're gonna have some chips. Oh, he's gonna have chippies and dippies. Okay. This poor guy got trapped, and all he had was a darn plunger to help himself out with. That's gotta suck. I keep waiting for a Yaogwai or something else to pop up. I shouldn't even say that, because you guys know I seem to have a magical power to just talk stuff up. There's a bag. What's in the bag? What's in the bag? What's in the bag? Nothing. There's a lot of these little cans, though. Caution, falling rocks. What's back here? Nothing, it's just another guard. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, is there going to be quest content where you have to go under Foundation? That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be lit. Okay. Alright, let's go find Paladin ramen noodles. Oh, no. It'd be cool if you could loot them. I don't know about all that now. There's a big pond here. I don't see anything else worth investigating, so let's go back to Paladin ramen noodles. Oh, that's the fan running over there that I'm hearing. I was like, what am I hearing over there? Every once in a while it catches on that little thing we have on our banister. And I hear it popping every once in a while. I'm like, what am I hearing? It's like a tapping sound. Alright, let's go talk to Miss Spumoni. Who is this? Oh, just an issue. Of course, Knight Shin has
Give
to...
your report to Paladin Romani.
He has to, like, listen in.
New recruits? Welcome back, Initiate. I was just discussing the missile launcher matter with Knight Shin here. I imagine you're here to report
so
on
bad.
your dealings with Foundation. Well, don't keep us waiting.
Alright. I've returned with the weapons and established a trade deal. I donated some caps to help them with the losses. With loses? Oh, they misspelled something.
You paid them? From your own pocket?
Initiate. That level of compassion is admirable. Even as the commanding officer here, I couldn't imagine asking such a thing of you. But to go out of your way to help on your own...
That's me. I'm Captain Good Guy.
...was very kind. You've helped more than just Foundation with that gesture.
Shin looks like he's having diarrhea.
The Brotherhood are not a philanthropic group.
But they could be.
Lighten up, Knight Shin. Our Initiate here can see that helping humanity is our top priority. Why can't you?
Very well, Paladin.
Now, as for the other matter, it's troubling that the weapons have spread to this degree, but there isn't much we can do beyond dealing with situations like this as they arise. But, Initiate, I hope you know you've done well.
Paladin, maybe we should check in with Scribe Valdez. She had mentioned wanting to bring something important to our attention.
That's right. Initiate, please let the scribe know we're ready for her. Knight Shin and I have a few things to discuss in the meantime.
Aha! Let's do it. What am I hitting?
Unauthorized weapon. No more, no less.
Alright, so what did I get? Plan for a pole hook and something else. Alright, let's go talk to Valdez. What does this thing do? What's with the broken tibia? The hell? And the broken femur. Who knows? Who knows what that's about? Alright, in the meantime, let's go talk to Valdez.
So, have you talked to the others recently? I've been trying to get a moment with them, but Things are still so busy. Seems our time slots never align.
They just sent me to come get you.
Then it's my lucky day. Come with me.
I have everything I need here.
Paladin, Knight, you'll want to hear this. I picked up a low-frequency signal in the area. It's weak, but I'm close to narrowing down the coordinates. If we can find and boost the source of that signal, we might be able to use it to get in touch with California.
NCR.
That's excellent news, Stripe Valdez. Follow up with me as soon as you have the coordinates.
What's this about? I thought I made it clear that our first priority is strengthening our presence in Appalachia.
My apologies, Paladin. The Knight kept talking about Elder Maxon's orders, so I set up a signal tracer to run in the background. It was my own initiative.
This isn't a field trip, Paladin. When we left, Elder Maxon ordered us to restore communications as soon as we arrived in Appalachia. You've delayed that order long enough.
Since our arrival, every last ounce of my effort has gone toward establishing the Brotherhood as an effective force of action in Appalachia. Everything we've done here has been necessary. And before Valdez's report, we had no leads on a long-distance communicator.
We would still have no leads if it were up to you.
Enough, Shin. We have a lead now. Let's focus on that.
I don't like
You
Shin.
said you're close to tracking down the signal, Valdez? Why don't we have our reliable initiate assist you?
Okay. I'll be in my workshop when you're ready.
Okay. Also, I need to drink something because it
Bring
sounds...
any new finds today? Sorry you had to see that. Let's get down to business, shall we? If we can find the source of the signal I detected, we should be able to use it to send a message to Elder Maxon on the west coast. I tracked the signal to an area northwest of Vault 76. You'll need to go and check it out in person. Maybe you'll get lucky. But I suspect the source of the transmission will be easy to find.
It's either a radio
Devices
tower
that
or
transmit
Vault
this
50,
frequency.
whatever that's up there.
The only ones I know of were built at advanced military facilities.
Oh. You said the signal was weak. Will it still work?
I'm glad you asked. It may not work in its current state, but do you remember what we found in the Atlas substructure? An incredibly powerful compact ultrasonic battery cell. With one of those, we could easily boost the transmitter back to its full function. Lucky for us, I've just managed to reverse engineer the cell. Think of this as its final test.
Okay. Why couldn't we use some other transmitter?
Because other transmitters don't reach that far. The one they were using at Fort Defiance is out of commission permanently. But low-frequency signals like the one I'm detecting, they travel incredible distances, even passing through mountains and oceans without a hitch. During wartime, they were used to transmit signals to submarines. Pretty cool, right?
Oh. So, who's Elder Maxon?
Oh, have we not explained that to you yet? It should have been part of your initiation. Guess we just haven't had a chance to slow down. Sorry about that. Above the paladins are the elders, and leading the elders is High Elder Maxon. He's the one who founded the Brotherhood and decided to send us on our mission.
Which we know, but some of you guys may not know. So why is Shin so concerned with contacting Elder Maxon?
It was one of our orders. After setting up in Appalachia, we were to re-establish contact, make a report, and receive our next assignment. It's not that the Paladin has directly disobeyed that order, but she's been more focused on helping Appalachia. Being in that position, as the leader of this whole operation, I can't even imagine how much she has to think about. I'm just trying to support both her and the Knight as much as I can, and hopefully get them back on the same page.
Okay. What's going on with Romani and Shin?
After all you've done for us, I suppose you deserve an answer. Their relationship has been rocky since a certain incident on our journey here. It's kind of a sensitive topic for everyone. I thought they'd be able to work things out over time, but it's only gotten worse. I'm honestly kind of worried. Maybe contact with Elder Maxon will get them back on track. I hope it does.
Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, I'll find the
Stay
transmitter.
safe out there. We'll be right on your tail.
Alright, so we're gonna fast travel out of here. Alright, so it's north of... Oh, it is a transmitting tower. Okay, you know what? Let's go home real quick. I built a home, which I need to rename, over by Anchor Farm. And I guess I can go ahead and show it off a little bit. I want to be like, ooh, I'm so proud of it. I actually built the whole thing up yesterday while I was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Wait, was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday. I didn't stream yesterday. Okay, so when I got home from work yesterday. Oh no, I was off yesterday. Yeah. I went ahead and decided to build in a location that was somewhat decent, but nowhere near like what I had originally intended. I really like this location, right? You guys know what Anchor Farm looks like. It's full of the people. When you first start... The hell? Who's shooting? Who's shooting? Oh, there's like wild dogs and shit. Oh, a trader. Okay, I need a trader.
It's hard work making a living out here.
Okay, I gotta make back some of the caps I lost. Okay. I'm gonna sell a lot of this shit real quick.
Some weird things out there I've had the displeasure to run away from. We really need to clean up around here.
Lord. On the plus side, not only am I'm having a stroke. Not only am I making some of my caps back, but I'm gonna be able to get rid of some of the weight on my character as well. I wish it was this easy. I could just drop some stuff out of my pockets in real life and just lose weight. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
If those waiters come snooping around, you're gonna regret it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
If the barrels don't get you, the rats will.
All these miner uniforms and hats. This is ridiculous. Here we go. Now we can get rid of some of this crap in my bag that I don't need.
Gonna wait a whole nother hour for that food to reheat.
I'm making my caps back up almost at gold. That's pretty good. I feel like we got a good bit out. There's a dude over there. Also, I have a, not a quest, but a, ooh, hello, Starlight Creepers. I don't know why, but Starlight Creepers are like my favorite plants in this game. Those and the ginseng roots. Okay. So, I have to itch, I'm so sorry. I gotta be careful too, because I just trimmed my nails and I haven't filed them yet, so they're kind of jaggedy feeling. Anything in here I can grab? Yes, more ballistic fiber. Yes. Okay. So, you guys know Anchor Farm. You guys know what it looks like. thought I saw something moving. I guess not. You guys know what it looks like. So I'm not going to really worry about showing off too much of it. I am going to use the Tinker's Workbench to get rid of some stuff. Because I've only built my player home. I have not built my workshop. But luckily, they have all the workbenches here at the farm, right? They got some crops. They got a little bit of everything. It's nice. Now they have this little road that goes basically from the back of their house into the woods back here. And this is where I've built my home, my player home. I kind of like it here. I'm not sure if I'm thrilled with the build, and this is it right here. Right past the little mass grave they have under this piece of wood. I don't know why they have a mass grave, but I've got some spotlights up here by the road and a turret over here next to a phosphate extractor. But this is the house. I'm not a $1,000,000,000% thrilled with it, honestly, but it is what it is. It's an interesting build. It is a very interesting build. I don't know why. I'm probably going to tear the whole thing down and rebuild it. I just feel like that's the way to go. But, you know, we've got like our hot tub out here by the water. We've got some water purifiers. We've got a nice little spot to sit here and enjoy the fire, and the bugs won't bother us. We've got our little flamingos. I need to put like a cooler or something right there with some beers.
I wonder if mutations change your food preferences.
I'm using Yasmin as my my little ally that sandboxes. I normally do. She doesn't bother me as much.
You are a piece of crap.
Thanks.
That means I like
that was
you.
nice. I got a little water pump right here. This is my back patio. I haven't done much with it. I've still got plenty of room. Well, plenty. I've still got close to like half my build budget to build, so we might do a little something. Now, originally, what happened was I built this up as like a 3-story structure, basically. Like I had 2 bedrooms and a bathroom on the second floor, and then the third floor, the attic level, was a giant set of workshops, basically. On one side I had like a game room with like all the little things you get from the Atom Shop, like the foosball table and the little rifle range thing and the little trains and all that, and it made too much noise. And then in the middle I had like my chem station and fermenting station. I don't know what that is that's doing that. And then over here on this side, on the top floor, I have like all my workbenches and whatnot. But it was too big. I just didn't like it. So the first room that you walk into is this long galley style room, and I have like my foosball table and my pool table set up with a little bit of decorations. I'm not done decorating yet. In here, I'm playing with like floor panels and wallpaper. And I kind of am digging this look. It looks very nice, very pre-war looking almost. We've got our little owl in here, who has got his head turned around for some reason. I don't know why. We got a little spot to watch some TV if we so choose. And then over here is the kitchen. Again, I'm messing with wallpaper. I kind of like this look. The checkered floor and the tile walls. I really like it. And then we've got a little eating spot right here in the kitchen. It's like a breakfast nook, like an eat-in kitchen. Originally, I had the dining table and stuff in here, but I just didn't like it. It felt disconnected from the kitchen. So this is how I've got it set up. I have an actual working stove here, and then I have Yasmin's stove, which also works as a stove if you want to use it. And then double sinks. I really like this little setup. I could have gone buck wild with more decorations, but for now, I'm happy with the way the kitchen looks. And then under the stairwell, of course, is the little back patio under here. Or if I want to, I can grill, and while the hot dogs are grilling, I can sit here and play with my steel guitar and just look at the beautiful forest behind the house. Isn't that nice? Alright, so let's run upstairs. And the reason why I wallpapered this entire room is because of this one... Yeah, this no, it was this particular wall that the painting is on. For some reason, you know, I double-sided my doorways and then swapped them for regular walls, but for some reason they were both popping through on each other. You can see like that outside color, the blue wall that you see on the outside of the wall. They were popping on both sides, so I was like, I gotta fix this. So the only way I could do it was by wallpapering it with like, to make it look like the upstairs was made of plywood. But I'm also playing with like angles and shapes for the roofs and stuff. I'm kind of proud of this. So I've got like my desk and filing cabinets, and then I've got like a little TV nook right here. And then right here is the upper floor balcony, which I gotta move that. That's not staying there. But I'm gonna put another barbecue pit up here. There's a nice little spot to just kind of like hang out, look out over everything, and if I need to get to my turrets in a hurry, I can. I've got turrets out here.
Recipes at a place called Toxic Larry's Meat and Go.
Over here is my bathroom, which I still haven't put doors up yet, but this is my bathroom. I'm very happy with the way the bathroom came out. I honestly I love the bathroom. I think the bathroom came out very nice. I love these sinks, by the way. And then over here on this side is the bedroom, which it's small. I haven't done too much with it, and I didn't wallpaper it. I felt like the exposed beams and all were fine. They were fine. I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna put, you know, all the magazines up eventually, if I don't rip everything down and rebuild it. I still haven't made up my mind yet. I really have not made up my mind. But that's the tour. That is, in fact, the tour. Alright, so now we have to go this way. Got some wild new fruit. Okay. Now we have to go this way because we have to go to the tower. Wait, what is my weight at? Oh, we're at 614. We're good. We're good. Eventually, I'm going to get rid of... A lot of the weight, believe it or not, on my character is food items. I've got a bunch of legendary stuff on my person as well that I need to get rid of, but a lot of the weight is food items. And if I was to, like, clean out my bags and sell all the food items on my person, I definitely drop weight really quickly. And believe it or not, I've actually got, oh, hello there. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, no? Okay. All right. We're still going. We're still going strong. Also, a good reason why I parked my camp there is because we're right down the road from a couple of locations that are good for, like, it doesn't show up on the map, but there's a location like we just passed. It's like a little area that has a bunch of safes and stuff in it. Some random loot, some enemies, and some either settlers or scabbers or raiders will show up there as well. And we're also right here by the fairgrounds and the dirt track. So like there's some good loot. There's some good loot in this area. It's kind of like centrally located between 76 and a couple of really good lootable locations. Alright, so we're gonna go to the tower up here. That's where we're headed. I'm just looking around, making sure nothing's after me. Like another vengeful Mothman. I can't believe I got that on stream today. I'm very proud of that, because normally that never happens on camera. It usually happens off cam. Thought I heard something. That's something. Oh, a dead mole rat. Hello. Alright, we're gonna sneak, because I feel like sneaking is what we need to be doing right now. If there's a dead mole rat just rolling down the hill as I run towards where it came from, I probably need to be sneaking. This is the first time I've actually ever seen this, Wait, there's gold scrap in here? Where? Someone's pooping gold? I wish I could poop gold. Oh, here we go. Hello? Caution, boat. Bitch! I got you. Also, I'm not wearing any real armor and apparel. I'm still wearing that cave diving suit, so we're gonna fix that real quick. Actually, I don't need the gas mask. I do like the well, I don't love the Brotherhood of Steel hood. That's hard to say. All right, so sort by damage. Okay. Bolstering ultrasight torso. That's probably for power armor. Power armor. Okay, unyielding Brotherhood of Steel leaded combat armor. Then there's the Overeaters, shadowed. All right, we're gonna go with that one. T45 excavator, chest piece. Okay. Shadowed, muffled leather right arm. Broken items. Oh, it's broken. Oh. All right, ultralight combat armor right arm. Zealots combat armor left leg. Left arm. Vanguards. The higher your health. Well, shadowed, muffled left arm. There we go. Marine armor left arm, and then right leg. I think that's a full set. Let's put the gun away, and I can't really tell. But now we've got like armor on. Just looking. Making sure there's nothing else. Okay. So now the only way in here is via a hand scan, which I should be able to pass. Yes. Oh. That's right, because I'm working with the White Spring. So now my handprint should get me through any hand scanner. Any hand scanner, theoretically. I'm just looking around. Oh, they've got a camera. They know it's me. They know I'm coming. Enclave Research Facility. Oh. Oh. We've never done this before, you guys. We've never done this. I'm so excited. I'm quite excited. A forgotten remnant of an Enclave project. Whatever occurred here slipped into obscurity thanks to the Enclave's post-war conflicts. We may not have time to do this today, you guys, because it's already like 10 till. It says explore the facility. I don't see anything like moving around, but that don't mean shit. This place is pretty well preserved. Believe it or not, there's trees growing in here. I really don't want to talk to that thing. I really don't want to talk to that thing.
Task 151977. to 20 degrees Celsius in the lab. Task complete. Please verify. Task queue interrupted. It seems as though we have a visitor. Welcome to Enclave Research Facility Site J. May I ask the reason for your visit today?
No. We detected a transmission coming from this facility. We need access to your transmitter.
Interesting. Not like the others. Very well. Task entered. Estimated wait time, 14,320 hours, 12 minutes.
What? Is there any other... Well, actually, I could do it. But I don't really want to help the Enclave. I want to help the Brotherhood of Steel. Is there any other way for us to gain access?
You may manually activate the transmitter via the communication center. However, I do not recommend that. It is a very long walk. In the meantime, if you wish to tour the facility, please enter decontamination to your left.
Okay. I think this is where we're gonna have to leave it, you guys, because oh, dead bodies. Oh, what's up, Melissa? I think we're gonna have to leave it because we're gonna have to do this on Monday stream, you guys. I really want to do it now. What is going on in this bitch? This is bonkers. I really want to stay on and do this, but I'm going to have to be going to bed soon. I do have work at 3 in the morning. Oh, let me tell you what happened to me today at work, you guys. I guess I don't have to sneak. I got to work at my normal time at 3 a.m. like I normally do. And one of my coworkers was there, Miss Paula, who we all know and love. We love Miss Paula. She's kind of like a fixture at my job. She's kind of like everyone's adopted mom. She's an older woman who was out for a while because she had spinal surgery, and I missed her so much while she was gone. I didn't think I would, actually, because, you know, like sometimes when you're working with people for a long time, you start to get on each other's nerves. It wasn't that she was doing it on purpose. I'm a very hard person to get along with. I know that about myself. And I know that 90% of my problems with other people, it's me. It's me. I'm behind this. You know what I'm saying? And so, I was like, God, she's annoying the hell out of me. I'd be glad when she goes out on medical leave. But the whole time she was gone, I missed her so much. She's kind of like my adopted mom. You guys know I have no relationship with any family at all. I have, and that's by choice. But she's kind of like my adopted mom, and I really missed her while she was gone, and I worried about her. And now that she's back, that time apart, it's true what they say, absence makes the heart grow fonder, because the whole time she was gone, it like, I nearly cried sometimes because I missed her so much. It was like, it's hard to describe. It's really hard to describe, but I just missed her so much. And now that she's back, I'm like, she never gets on my nerves now. I just love her, and I miss her. That being said, she's not working 5 days a week. She only works 3 days a week because of her spine. She's still healing, and then I believe she's also supposed to have a shoulder surgery and another spinal surgery. I think they did the lower spine, and they still have to do the upper spine, if I'm not mistaken. And there are days when she's still in so much pain that she's in tears. And so we all just kind of worry about her. She's on very light duty, and we try to... I like this ceiling art. This is very cool. Whoever designed this whole room, this atrium, this is nice. This is really nice. I like this. There's more over here. That's kind of cool the way they did that. I like it. I'm looking around. I'm killing time because I don't want to end the game. But I'm going to have to. Alright, hopefully when we spawn in on Monday, we'll be inside. If not, we'll just go back in and restart. It's no big deal. Let's check our scoreboard real quick. Yeah, I can't grab that on this too. And then as far as challenges, we didn't get any challenges, did we? That sucks. Alright, so tomorrow, when I get home from work, if I'm still in here, I'll leave the area, actually. and I'll go ahead and repair all my gear up. I'll get rid of all the legendaries we don't need. I'll empty my bags. I will work my ass off to have everything ready to go, so when we hop on... oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys about 3 a.m. One second. I'll work really hard at making sure that when we hop on Monday, we can just hop into this building and start exploring an Enclave research bunker. Okay, so what happened was I went to work at 3 a.m. like I always do. And Paula had already beat me there. She usually does. She usually beats everyone there unless she's just running late. Because she lives not super far off, but sort of far off. So anyway, we're sitting there and we're waiting. And what's crazy is the last couple of mornings I've gotten to where like I've stopped on the way to work at the gas station on the corner and gotten something to drink or something to munch on. I'm trying to get my camera to refocus and it just does not want to do it. So I guess I'm going to be fuzzy. Anyway, so we're just sitting there, we're sitting there, and finally it's like 3:04 and no one else has shown up. Like no one, no other coworkers, no manager, nothing. And we're like, what is going on? And I was like, please tell me that the store isn't closed today, you know? I was like, because our location, we never close for anything. So I'm like, what in the world is going on? So then I look in the glass, because we have like this big foyer, and it's loaded down with stuff from the store that doesn't go in there. And I'm like, did we have floor service? We just had floor service not even a month ago. I really hate the way this camera is doing. Ah, you can see me now. I'm sorry about that, by the way. So I'm like, let me pull up my schedule. So I pull up my schedule and it says 4 a.m. And I'm like, what? They didn't tell anyone. They didn't post it on time clocks. They didn't put it in the break room. They didn't put it in the offices. They didn't verbally tell anyone. And so I told Paul, I was like, well, I guess I'm going to run back to the house. I guess I was like, if you want, you can come with me and we'll have toast or something. And she's like, no, I'm going to go to the store real quick over here and get breakfast. I was like, okay. So, but yeah, we were at work at 3 a.m. Couldn't clock in till 4. We get there and I'm scheduled 4 to 1, which you guys know I'm not working till 1. Unless, now I will work my 3 to 12. I'll work a 3 to 1. I'll even work a 3 to 2 sometimes, but I'm not going to work past that. But I was just so ticked off because we were there. We were ready to work. We were there. And, of course, we didn't get paid for that hour. Oh, excuse me. But to be fair, I still had a little bit of overtime. I had, like, almost 2 hours overtime, so I had to cut 2 hours. And then I was like, I'm not going to take a break today, so technically I can cut 3 hours. So I ended up leaving, like, super early. And like I said, we had homemade chili, we had a nap, and then I got up and piddled around. I didn't do as much advertising for my stream today as I normally do because I had a really hard time waking up from my nap. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but when the stream first started, I was still kind of semi-groggy. But I'm working on that too. I'm also trying to, wait, I moved this over here like an idiot. I'm trying to bring something up because I wanted to check something while I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, that was my morning. Now tomorrow, of course, oh, you know what? I need to double check and make sure I'm not going in at 4 a.m. tomorrow again. Our new manager for my department is starting tomorrow. That's the rumor. I thought he was supposed to start today because the transfer was supposed to have gone on the 29th, and that's today. But I think they did it tomorrow because they want to start him off on the first day of the pay period. Now he's the one that we wanted. He's the manager that we wanted. So that's good. I'm a little leery only because he hasn't been a manager for a very long time, but he does have some management under his belt. So we'll see how well that does. Believe it or not, he started off just like a couple of years ago with his company. And my thing is, I have a very hard time believing someone is ready to be a manager when they've only been with the company I work with for like a year or so. Now that being said, I've got people who have been with my company like 19 years and still don't know their butt from their elbow. So, you know, there's that. I don't know if he's working Sunday. No, I'm not. I never get to see you anymore, Melissa. Melissa is Farrah Filet on here, you guys. I love her to death. Every time I see her at work, I'm always like, Melissa. I always holler that across the store usually. And I know she knows it's me because I'm the only one that does it. And I'm sure she's just like, oh, cringe. But anyway, thank you guys so much. We got a lot done. We did a lot of Brotherhood of Steel quests. I'm very happy about it. I'm very excited with the energy that we've created in the studio today. We discovered a little bit more of the backstory between Knight Shin and Paladin Romani. I like Paladin Romani. She seems cool. She seems genuinely interested in both forwarding the mission of the Brotherhood of Steel, but at the same time, helping the people of Appalachia. It's Appalachia, not Appalachia. I hate the way she says that. Knight Shin, I feel like if he just got that big giant stick that's up his ass out, he'd be alright. But I don't think he will. I'm like your work uncle. I can be a little cringy. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. But I'm not like creepy uncle. I might be cringy, but I'm not creepy. We'll just leave it at that. I like Scribe Valdez. I really like her. She's very down to earth. I really like her. That's who we're doing this quest for. And then, what else? I might rebuild that whole camp, you guys. There's just something about it. I can't wrap my mind around. I don't like it. I think what I need to do is actually, I think what I might do is rebuild the entire thing with the regular wooden walls and stuff. Not the, like the house wooden walls, but the wooden walls. Like not barn, you guys know what I'm talking about. Or I might just play around with different textures like brick and wood, or steel and wood, or steel and brick. I haven't made up my mind yet, but we'll see. I might rebuild the entire thing. There's something about it I just don't like. There's something about it I just don't like. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I had a blast today. I really did. I didn't think it. What's funny is, like, I told Joseph before this, like minutes before the stream started, I was like, I almost don't feel like streaming, but I'm only streaming 3 days a week. And I will say this, it's taking a little bit of time to get used to the new schedule, the new 3-day-a-week schedule instead of 5-day-a-week schedule. But I will say, it's allowing me to enjoy gaming more because I'm not getting that burned out feeling, you know? Like, before I would have a day off, but I'm so sorry. It's close to my bedtime. It actually is my bedtime. But it would be my day off, and I'd go to log on to a game, and one of two things would happen. Either I'd be like, I don't feel like gaming today because I've just gamed 5 days in a row, and I wouldn't game on my day off, or I wouldn't be able to, like, find something to do for the day. I would hop on Shop Titans, then hop on ESO, then hop on Star Trek Online, then hop on Fallout 76, then hop on Torchlight 2 or Dinkum or something. Like, I could not spend more than minutes to an hour at the most on any one game. And I was getting very over that. Very over that. So yeah, I feel like being able to spend just 3 days gaming, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, allows me to decompress from work better, get more sleep and naps. That's always great. And spend more time when I'm gaming to focus on what I'm gaming on. And to be able to invest in it and, like, do what I want. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. Do what I want to get done in whatever game I'm playing that day. So the way I'm doing this is I'm gearing up to spend a little bit of time in Fallout 76 for a while. We might go back to ESO for a little while. About a month. I might do that. I might do like a whole month because we're only doing 3 days a week now. I might do like a whole month of one game. So this whole month will be Fallout 76, and then next month will be a whole month of ESO, and then I'm thinking back, maybe either Skyrim or World of Warcraft, because World of Warcraft's 10.1 patch should be hitting live servers soon, and you know what that means? Cross-faction guilds, my friends. Cross-faction guilds. That's something that is in a lot of other games, but has never been a thing in World of Warcraft. And I wanna brag. I called that, you guys. I called that like a year ago. I told everyone that it was gonna happen this expansion. I'm proud of myself for that one. I kept telling you guys it was coming with the wrapping up of Shadowlands and all the neat little things getting tied into a bow, and the way the Horde's now being run, and the renewed armistice with the Alliance, and the fact that it's not like a tenuous pact between the Horde and Alliance. Now it is an ironclad, we have to get along. We've done so much damage. Both sides of us have done so much damage. We have to get along for the world itself. Like, if we don't, we'll destroy the world. And where are we going to go? You know, like, we have to be allies at this point. We need each other for realsies. Because now they know what's at stake. Well, they don't really, but we're about to know what's at stake. Cosmically, we're about to know what's at stake. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I hope you guys thought I was entertaining. And I hope you guys... Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you guys return. It's really weird having to yawn and hiccup at the same time. I hope you guys return on Monday, where we continue our playthrough in the newly discovered Enclave bunker. You guys have a great day, and I'll leave you with what I always leave you with at the end of every stream. Be safe, be kind, and happy hunting. Bye, guys. Have a great night.